Where were you on the night of Hanukkah?
We were watching Superman.
Then why does security camera footage show you gyrating just half a millimeter away from the crime scene?
Now, I wanted to try something fun with you. I thought we could act out a dramatic scene together.
Okay.
But first, we need to fill in the blanks. It is time for Mad Lib Theater. Here we go.
Mad Lib Theater.
This is how it works. I'm going to ask you for some silly words, nouns, verbs, adjectives, etc. We'll do that, and they're going to be written on 2 cue cards as you're saying them, but also write them on this card. Then we're going to act out a dramatic Mad Lib scene. Ready for this?
Okay.
Give me a male name.
Rory. Not blur, Rory, just Rory.
Yeah, just not blur, Rory. Okay.
Blur, Rory, yeah.
Name of your favorite teacher.
Mrs. Tate.
Exclamation. No, you can't answer that. No. Can you say that?
Sorry.
Still can't say that.
Can't say
on
that.
American television, no, you can't say that.
That's fine. Okay, flibbity gibbet. F-L.
Flippity.
B-I-double-T-Y. Flibbity.
Gibbet.
Gibbet. G-I-double-B-I-double-T.
All right, got you.
Sevilla,
Yeah,
S.
you got it. Flippity gibbet. Number.
4,229.
Plural objects.
Plural objects. Eggs. Eggs?
Yeah,
That's that,
eggs.
Some of the eggs? Okay.
Yeah, store name.
Macy's.
Body part.
Buttock.
Silly word.
Buttock. No. Geronimo. Oh, no, that's a different thing here. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, no, flippity gibbet we could use for that.
Should we just do that down?
We'll do flippity gibbet down by silly word.
This is how it's going upstairs.
Flippity gibbet. And then exclamation. Give me that again. Exclamation. You say it to someone. You say, "Hey."
Crumbs.
There you go.
It's very Hugh Grant.
Crumbs is very Hugh Grant. Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
Name of a holiday.
Hanukkah.
Movie title.
Movie title. Superman.
Superman. Verb ending in ing.
No, I can't say that one.
You can't say that. Yes.
Gyrating.
Amount of distance. Amount of distance, like 10 miles or 5 feet.
10 miles or 5 feet? What do you
No,
mean? There's a choice?
just an amount of distance.
Any amount,
yeah.
half a millimetre.
Country.
Ukraine.
Animal.
Badger.
Famous movie quote.
This town needs an enema. Jack Nicholson in Batman.
Batman. Yeah. This. Another body part.
Another body part. Phew, that's looking tough. Little toe.
Little toe.
Little
Oh
toe.
my God. That was the name of my band in college.
Your handwriting is worse than mine.
No, this is good. You can read all this. Children's song.
Baba Black Sheep.
Oh, yeah. Baba Black Sheep. Any reason why?
I have a small child. I sing things like Baba Black Sheep too.
Oh.
Yeah.
Adjective.
Mind-bending.
Very interesting gentleman. Well, we filled out our words. That's our whole game right there. Thank you so much for stopping. No. Now it is time to perform the scene. Let's go.
Let's do it. Okay. Hello. I'm Detective Wowie. And you are?
Mrs. Tate.
You're here today under suspicion of second-degree robbery.
Crumbs!
That's right. 4,229 eggs were stolen from Macy's. And the crime scene has your butt written all over it.
said is flippity gibbet.
Where were you on the night of Hanukkah?
We were watching Superman.
Then why does security camera footage show you gyrating just half a millimeter away from the crime scene? All right, I'm through with playing games. Where are you from?
Ukraine.
Yeah. Just as I suspected. You know, one of the best parts about being a detective is that I get to lock up criminals like you and go home to my children and my pet badger and say, this town needs an enema. Yeah.
Fine, I did it. I committed the robbery. But I only did it because I needed the money to buy myself little toe implants.
I knew it all along. I knew it all along, and every time I solve a crime, I like to sing my favorite song. Ba, ba, black sheep, have you any wool? Yes, sir, yes, sir, 3 bags full.
You have a mind-bending voice. I love you. And scene. That's all for Mad Lib Theater. My thanks to Benedict Cumberbatch. Carrie, I wanted to try some fun with you, so I thought we could act out a dramatic scene
I'm
together.
Good at drama. I'm
yes,
good at
you're
drama.
very good at drama.
Okay.
First, we have to fill in the blanks. It is time for Mad Lib Theater. Here we go. Here's how it works. I'm going to ask you for some silly words, nouns, verbs, adjectives, etc. As we do that, they'll be written on cue cards.
Okay.
And then we're going to act out a very dramatic
Yes.
Mad Lib scene.
This is serious. Take
I
it
know,
seriously.
dude. Stop. Seriously, don't
Be
smile.
serious.
Yeah, be serious for once.
Don't laugh. Hey, hey, hey.
I mean, you have no idea how
This is really hard.
my life
It's
is
so
right now.
hard. It's
All right.
so hard.
All right, Rada?
Okay.
Silly word.
Spectacularicious.
Wow, my cue card guy just fainted. Spectacularicious. God, you know what? All right, I'm gonna leave that up to my cue card. It's like, name you'd give a cat.
Fluffy girl. I'm not a cat person.
Type of nut.
Oh, coconut.
Coconut. Adjective.
Fuzzy. Did I say that? No, I said
No, you
fluffy.
said fluffy. Fluffy, but
Different.
it's all good.
Yeah.
What would you shout if you saw a monster under your bed?
Not today, Satan.
What? Not today, Satan. Okay, letter of the alphabet.
Q.
Q. Something you hate doing.
Going to the dentist.
Ooh. Really? I like it.
I like
Really?
the after, but the during, very uncomfortable.
Really?
Yeah, I don't like it.
Do you gas it?
No. Is that the secret?
I don't know. I thought people are afraid of dentists.
I'm afraid of gassing. but I'm a lightweight.
I don't think it's called gassing or if they do this, but I know that. I think it just makes you laugh. Question, you're always going to the
don't
dentist.
need that.
Do you have gas?
Do you take the gas?
Questlove, do you have gas?
Are you gassy? Are you gassy?
Yes, he's very
Yeah,
gassy.
okay.
All right,
No.
give me a number. Give me a number.
7 billion.
Adjective, another adjective.
Okay.
You already said fuzzy and fluffy.
Smelly.
Plural animal.
Frogs.
Old TV show.
Good Times.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, yes.
Body part.
Belly button.
Verb ending in ing.
Oh, I'm thinking about construction. Screwing.
Exclamation.
Sweet Jesus.
Amount of time, like 2 minutes or 20 hours?
19 years.
19 years. Type of profession.
Profession. Lady of the night.
This is fantastic. A lady of the night, how classy.
It's the oldest
It's
profession.
the oldest profession.
Yeah.
A noun.
A noun. Range Rover.
Fantastic. Celebrity name.
Oh, Lady Gaga.
Yeah. Lady Gaga. Name of a famous athlete.
I'm scared to say my husband, so I'll say Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan. Plural noun. We're almost done.
Lily pads.
The frog
having a
theme.
frog
Yeah, you're having a
thing,
frog
yeah.
moment. Restaurant chain.
Olive Garden.
Absolutely, man. And you hear your family, dude. We filled out the words for our scene. You ready to perform?
Yes. Are
Very
you
dramatic.
ready?
Let's go.
I'm glad you were able to make it to this parent-teacher meeting, Mr. Spectacularicious. Please have a seat.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
you're supposed to
Thank
wait
you.
till I ask you to
Thank you.
sit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good to see you again, Miss Fluffy Girl.
So I want to talk to you about your son, Little Coconut. Yeah. I've been a teacher for many years, and I've never seen such a fuzzy child.
Not today, Satan.
Wait,
Not
no.
today, Satan. Satan. Not today, Satan. Hey! Not today, Satan.
I am as surprised as you. Your son is getting a Q in math. And a D in going to the dentist. And for show and tell, he brought in 7 billion smelly frogs.
No,
It was very smelly.
I
it was terrible.
I will admit that his mother and I recently started letting him stay up late to watch Good Times.
Oh,
So,
well, that explains it.
how's Little Coconut's class participation?
Well, you know, he constantly calls out. Even though I tell him if he has a question, he has to raise his belly button.
He has an outie. He has an outie.
He does. He's got to lift it up.
He does, yeah, exactly.
Gotta lift it up.
Yep.
Gotta be proud.
Not today, Satan! Not today, Satan!
Gotta say I have something to say. Yeah, and today, during social studies, I found him in the back of the classroom screwing.
Sweet Jesus! Sweet Jesus! Not today, Satan! Sweet Jesus! Not today, Satan. Oh, not today.
I want to say one more thing.
You
One
don't
more
have to
thing.
raise your hand. Is there anything you suggest that I do to help my son improve?
Yes, of course. That's why you're here. I want for you to read with him at least 19 years every night.
What? I actually just bought him the book, Harry Potter and the Ladies of the Night.
That's a very good one. That's
was
a
a
very
good
good
one,
one.
yeah.
Very good one.
Yeah.
That's a very popular book here at Lady Gaga Elementary School.
Yes.
Yes. So anyways,
Yeah.
I also suggest you sit down and make sure
Anyways.
that he does his homework, because last time he just said that Michael Jordan ate it.
Oh, well, that's a classic excuse. I understand.
But listen, he's very well liked in class, very well liked. And he often leads the other students in singing his favorite song, The Lily Pads on the Bus.
I love that song. Do you want to sing it together?
Of course.
The lily pads on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. The lily pads on the bus go round and round, all through the Olive Garden. Scene! That's how you do it right there. Kerry Washington, you are the greatest.